The magic moment. Do we feed the fuel? Like, it's a good picture and it means a lot. Just go for it, dude. Just go for it. Go for it. Thank you. Okay, I'll put it up straight away. I think it's a good call. I was maybe being silly earlier. I hope you have a great night. Hope to see you around. Okay, it was well after midnight and I'd met my ride quota. I checked my field grid, deep yellow. I had it in me to push for one more ride tonight, or I could call it early and get some rest. I decided to push on. Alright, so who will we meet up with now? We are in a good fucking mood. I don't know what this is. That's a nightclub. And what, this is a person? Let's just go here. This is mysterious, so let's go tank our fucking shit again. Oh god. The Pax's eyes were dim as he dropped into the back seat. He looked... Was that a tattoo on his scalp? He was headed to the 5th Street subway station. Could that be right? I didn't know people still took the subway. Aganon only sighed. I pulled into traffic and left him to his mood. I had my own things to stew about. I should have been with Savvy by now, drinking to my new life in Los Ojos. A nice spicy margarita, made by a robot probably. Now I didn't even know if she was dead or alive. Aganon found my eyes in the rearview mirror. He pulled his lips into a tight, joyless smile. Lina, right? That's me. Lina, you look about as bad as I feel. It's been a rough night. Oh, I'd say it's been more than a night. This city feels kind of heavy, right? Yes, Los Ojos can be a painful place. Life is pain, pain is life. It's the only constant I find. Mind if I ask what's got you down? Everything and nothing, the tiniest lights, the most cosmic horrors. I'd heard a lot of sad stories inside this car, and told a few of them myself too. Something told me this one was going to be a little new. Being in a bad mood together feels kinda good, doesn't it? It does. He was quiet, but I could almost feel him forming something to say. It was intense. You seem like, He wrung his long fingers in his lap. May I tell you about something very important to me? Sure, what is it? Aganon's voice dropped deeper, like he was speaking from inside a cave. You carry me now on my nightly quest to seek the pain worm. It is called Metawapian, the dark leviathan that roils beneath Los Ojos, feasting. We nourish it, you see, you and I and millions like us, and soon... Very soon, Metawapian will emerge, bellowing its cry of infinite despondence, and it will consume all of our pain. All of it gone. Forever. That's... Also, the city will be destroyed. You know what? Sounds good to me. And it really did. All this worry about Savvy, about myself, about everybody who climbed into my back seat. This Pax was telling me that... It was telling me that could all be good for something. That actually sounded great. Yes, I sensed you would understand Metawapian's importance. Let the pain worm rise. Rise! Aganon rolled down his window and screamed into the night. Rise. Sorry, I didn't see that again. Rise, Metawapian. Would it be bad if he saw that he was making me happy? I tried to think of something sad. That time I broke my abuela's favorite mug. She always gave the best hugs. I had to hand it to Aganon. This was harder than it seemed. He pulled himself back into the car. He was out of breath, but his eyes were sparkling. How does Metawapian feel about field grids? Useful for novices, but ultimately redundant. Existence is suffering. Do we need a device to tell us that the sky is blue also? It was so dark, I almost missed the subway station. There was only a flickering sign over a dingy... whatever. Thank you for the ride. Do remember to take pleasure in your nourishment of the pain worm. Hey, at least we're feeling something, right? If we didn't, the pain worm would starve. Well, we wouldn't want that. In his dark coat, he moved across the street like a shadow and disappeared into the subway tunnel. He's probably going to give me like a 4-star. I wondered what kind of rituals he was going to get into down there. Or maybe he'd just hop a train to the suburbs. It had felt good to laugh. I can fool myself sometimes. My brain was telling me things are falling apart, but my body was telling me the world is a weird-ass place. And what did I have to lose? I believed my body. I was still worried about Savvy, but there was something inside the worry that was kind of shiny, if I looked at it right. Maybe Los Ojos was like that. Maybe sometimes you just gotta scream at the pain worm. Hell yeah. He's gonna give me a freaking 4, isn't he? It wasn't a perfect ride, I know that. Oh my god, he gave me a 5! Oh, rise! Rise, brother. Cool. Okay, we're 4.8. And he gave me a hella tip! Nice one, dude. Thank you. Alright, Una was a bitch to us today. Alright, we only spent a little bit of coin. We did not earn that much at all. How did we earn so little? Alright, well. We're not staying in the Capra Hotel again. We're gonna have to go to this shitty motel. I scanned the place for pine cones as soon as I walked in, none that I could see. That, plus the fact that I could practically taste the relief of a cool mattress, had me asleep in record time. I dreamed of cactus flats again. I was back in my old room with all my little things, more pine cones and shells, and now a few crystals, some mismatched earrings, a pearl-handled hairbrush. I touched each object one by one, and as I did, each of them hummed. The sounds built on top of one another into a beautiful song. The song wrapped me up so I felt safe. Then it buzzed inside me with so much energy, I felt like I could fly. Then someone else was in the room, and I knew that they shouldn't have been there. I wasn't flying. I couldn't fly. And all my little things went away, one by one, in poofs of dust as their songs became screams. I started to vanish too. My body just blinked away, piece by piece. I was nowhere and nothing. I woke up. I only made it to the lobby in time to scrounge the last lone muffin on the table. When I took a bite, it didn't scream. I couldn't tell if I was comforted or disappointed. Back to work. It probably matters where you sleep, what mood you'll be in. My 4th night in Los Ojos. Is this my life now? Making just enough coin to scrape by, never seeing the sun, on an endless search for my friend. It was starting to feel surreal, like the moment the camera pans to the dark figure laughing in the doorway, and you just know, oh, she's doomed. Alright, what have we got? You know how I haven't seen in a while? Is the alley girl we saw. We need to charge. Yo, that's so much cheaper than it was before. Is it just different stations that, like, have different prices? Oh, my back hurts. Okay. So there's the Rise guy again. Who is this? Klaus Berg, student of the world. Any opinions expressed on this feed are mine and mine alone. Right. Is this the guy who we need to see, the DJ? Let me see. Rise. Right, who are we looking for? Okay. This, I don't know. So Charlie, DJ. We're looking for a DJ that's a guy, so that could be him. Let's just go get him. Yeah, let's go get him. Oh, I really need to make my back not hurt. You just got in my car when it was moving. My stomach flipped. He was kind of handsome. Like, really handsome. Why don't the cute packs ever pop up at a good time? Instead, I was seconds away from stress eating the whole bag of super sours in the glove box. Hey, Lina, right? That's me. Carlos, nice to meet you. I caught his eyes in the rear view. He seemed too happy for this time of night. Maybe not happy exactly, more like normal. It was like spotting a rare bird. I love birds. I see you've been doing this a while. How can you tell? You keep your wrists very straight, RSI. It flares up every now and then. Do you have it too? No, but I can spot the signs. What do you do for a living? I take care of folks. There are some good exercises for that wrist you could try. I can send you some videos. Thanks, not a lot of people seem to care. Yeah, we got good at making our own little bubbles. I'm guessing you folks don't have great insurance. Lots of ice packs and wrist braces. You know how they treat RSI now if you're on the Capra plan, right? They knit this composite weave into the tendons in your wrist. A Capra zoomed in front of me and I felt a twinge below my palm. Like my body was rejecting the very idea of Capra getting in my bones. I think I'll stick to wrist braces. Seems to me it's more about getting coders back to work than anything. You have to adjust the weave every few years with another surgery anyway. Sorry, didn't mean to drag you into a medical lecture. It's interesting. Glad you think so. Maybe I should start a podcast, Tendon Talk. Or... Bone Chatter. Blood Gab. Scrub Life? Why am I always surprised when I get a nice Pax? So, where are you headed? Well, this guy I know fell off a ladder. Might be a minor injury, might be serious. Won't know until I get there. A ladder fall? That's double the bad luck. Oh yeah, at least double. From the way he was breathing, it sounded like a bruised rib. So that's why I'm heading over at 2 in the morning. But enough about my problems. Looks like you're having a rough night? Honestly, it has been a little rough. Well, tell me. It's been a weird night. My best friend dropped off the face of the earth. I don't know if she's ghosting me, or sounds like you need a better friend. A bestier friend? We've got too much history for that. I get it. Just, stress is the biggest predictor of heart disease, you know? I pulled up to a modest low-rise haloed by the glow of fast food signs. I don't feel like that went very well. Thank you so much, that was super quick. He flashed another smile at me in the rear view. I hope your friend is okay. Me too, all the videos on treating ribs are a little vague. Hey, let me ask you, do you think it's better to be in a compression wrap or run the risk of pneumonia? Wait, videos? Yeah, I hacked my way into all the big hospital libraries. How do you think doctors learn this stuff? Medical school? Sure, where they watch videos. Relax, I have a pretty good treatment record. It's, like I said, I help folks. And folks don't worry about what's hanging on my wall, you know? Anyway, this is me. Great to meet you, Lina. Maybe I'll run into you again. I don't know if he's gonna give me a good review, but okay. So my nice, handsome Pax was a nice, illegal doctor. Mokta. That's what he should call the podcast. I had to admire him for trying to help people. I couldn't imagine that health insurance was easy to come by in Automaton City. I don't know how to say any words anymore, I'm so tired. I stretched my legs and heard something rattle on the floorboard. I reached under my seat. A bottle of pills. Zero Donald G. Never heard of that. Prescribed by my Dr. Pax to one Jonna Johnson? Cool, super legit, extremely legal. I tossed them in the glove box. Which she won't do, okay. Maybe I could return them to Carlos. Not a bad excuse to see him again. Wait, did he leave those behind on purpose? Nah, come on. Alright, let's see what fucking review he gave us. Oh, Carlos, my dude. Went above and beyond. Thanks. Yeah, dude. Alright, we're back at our normal rating. Oh, he gave us a hella tip, dude. I guess he liked us too, huh? Glad we went out of our way to see him. Right. That's that lady. Well, I don't really want to pick her up. We're just gonna, like, butt heads. Who is this? Gideon DeKalb. We should really be looking out for the DJ. Okay, let's go talk to this guy. He seems like a rocker. A valet in a tux shot me a look as I pulled outside the Grand Beau Arts pillars of the Elo Babylon. Really, someone at this place rode neocab. Who are the fogies in formal wear and pearls laughing in the lobby? Then I saw her, a short figure with the bulk of a boxer, stalking down the red carpet towards me. The cameras went wild for her, their flashes reflected in hard metal skin. She screamed back into the blaze and flipped them the bird. Lights of pink neon dotted her spine. What was she? Please let her be a robot. Hell yeah. Are you kidding me? LOPD sticker on your car. I didn't put that on. They didn't really give me a choice. I believe that. React. Shake. I literally just came from a hotel full of LOPD. Definitely not a robot, but she couldn't have been more than maybe 13. You're not gonna catch me dead at a charity ball for cops ever again. Same. They're the worst. Oh. I see. You're making fun of me. No, I wasn't. Whatever. Who was this kid? Famous? Super rich? Should I be calling her ma'am? Rough night, ma'am? Don't call me ma'am, oh my god. Oh shit. What are you trying to do to me? Yikes. So, why were you at a charity ball for cops? Okay, technically it wasn't for cops, but they were hosting it or whatever. Just one more corrupt cog in the machine to pass Sophie's Law. Oh shit, I'm really sorry to bring up Sophie's Law to you. Don't worry, I absolutely do not support it. I'm sorry, but we need to talk about what you're wearing. Yeah, what else is new? Okay, so this is a Kindermech. It's the Michelle model, which they make specifically for girls. Yancy would want you to know that it's the slimline model. I can't even talk about that. Is it dangerous? To who? You. Well, let's see, it's ruined my life, so yeah, I think so. Is this thing recording me? I don't know, maybe, who cares? Like, what isn't recording you? Yancy is your mum? Biological mum. If you're talking who raised me, then my mums are Maya, Angelo, and James Baldwin. Yeah, I always pictured Maya Angelou's daughter as a rich white robot. Oh, yeah, okay, that's probably a bit too bad. What does Yancy do? She doesn't do anything. But my great-grandfather had a factory that made car parts. You definitely have something in this car that's a decalb part. All Yancy does is throw away his money. I've never heard of a Kindermech. I'm not surprised, it's super expensive. I mean, you know what? If she gives us a bad review, she gives us a bad review. Whatever. I'm not out on the poverty line here, Gideon. Oh god, sorry, that's not what I meant. I sound just like her. All she talks about is money, like it's the only thing in life. Yancy put me in this when I was 4 after I got hit by the car. But I was fine after the surgery. She totally overreacted. If I get hit by a car, I think my healthcare options begin and end with Carlos Wong. Wow, we remember him. That's interesting. Lina, take note, do not get hit by a car. But she got it, so if it happened again, like that happens to anybody twice, I wouldn't even feel it. Can you take it off? Not until I'm 18. Don't you know, that's when you're officially old enough to make your own decisions, apparently. That's awful. It's torture. She always knows where I am. She can check it whenever she wants. There's a camera in here. She can see what I'm looking at. This is like fuck that Black Mirror episode. I tried to pierce my ears once and my arms locked in place. I even tried to put this fuck fascism sticker on. And it peeled right off the chassis. There's a content filter. You must be able to take it off to sleep at least? No, I can't take it off. Ever. It's so unfair. Yeah, it's pretty extreme. Right? Why doesn't anyone else see that? So your mum's got your life completely locked down. What were you doing at the fundraiser thing you mentioned? Sophie something? Sophie's Law, you don't know? Oh god, sorry in advance. I know. I've heard about it from 2 people now. So Capra wants to own everything and everyone, right? Anywhere we go, anything we say, they want it all. Sophie's Law gets them most of the way there. It outlaws human drivers within Los Ojos. Auto cars only. You know, to keep us safe. I'm aware of it. Oh yeah, of course you are. Anyways, my fascist mother's pushing it hard. The referendum is up for a vote any day now. She set up a fake charity to hide all the political donations. Anyway, I went and she introduced me to the chief of police. And he was like, oh, nice to meet you. And I said, fuck off, white supremacist. I bet your mum was thrilled. Yancy tried to pull me away, but, you know, look what I'm wearing. Then she said I was embarrassing her, so I left. It's true, though. Did you know that institutions can be racist? Sorry, of course you do. I don't have to tell you how bad the LOPD is for people of colour. I let that one go. Oop, I don't know what she said there. Where do you live anyway? You'll see it. Over the last few minutes, the streets had gotten cleaner, the buildings around us had gotten taller, and the people? Actually, there wasn't a soul in sight. This is me. We pulled up to a high-rise with a titanium gate etched with lions. And it's not letting me stop for ages. There we go. Hey, Athena, open gate. The lights on her suit pulsed and the gate creaked open. What's with the lions? Oh, look at this. I just got a message from Yancy. Thank you for at least going home and not to your aunt's or God knows where. We'll talk in the morning. In the meantime, think about your political opinions. You'll be more persuasive using reasoned arguments, rather than obscene outbursts. What bullshit. It's bullshit, right? Yes, stay angry, Gideon. Well-behaved women rarely make history. Right on, I knew you'd get it. It's so important. I'm going to tell everyone I know to vote no on Sophie's Law this week. Maybe we can make a difference. Her metal-tipped fingers danced on the door handle. I just gotta say, I don't get to talk to many people who treat me like a person, and not a kid. It seemed like she was going to say something else, but she just shifted in her suit. Then, in a flash, she was out the door. Bye. As I watched her near the arched double doors, I got the awful sense that the suit was doing the walking, not her. I waited to make sure she got inside okay, as if anything could hurt her. She looked back at me before the gate slammed shut. At least, I think she did. It happened so quickly. Alright, cool. Let's see if she gave me a good-ass review, shall we? Hell yeah, Gideon! Awesome, she's a great driver and so interesting to talk to. Really gets it. She gave me a wee bit of a tip too. Nice. Again, I'll never meet that 35 coin quota unless that's just what I need every day. Oh fuck. Why again? No, I have pills on me. I have illegal pills on me. Should I have chucked them? I felt like this was gonna happen. No. Hello again, officer. I haven't done anything. LOPD again. What was it this time? I pulled over, hands on wheel, eyes up, deep breaths. Good evening, ma'am. Hate to pull over a friend of the LOPD, but we've had some compelling reports about neocabs on the road tonight. You can't do this. One moment, Miss Romero. He turned away, but I could hear him speaking in a hushed tone. On every channel. This one must have pissed off the wrong people. We'll get the word out. How much was this gonna cost me? No. It couldn't be her, his visor. I sat up straighter, tried to keep my expression blank. Tried to hide even the slightest hint of recognition, but it didn't matter. Oh god, she's wanted. There she was, her face on every screen, bathing the city in blood-red glow. Savvy. What have you done? Don't look at my wrists, sir. Ma'am? Anything else, officer? You're in a hurry to get somewhere, aren't you? Well, aren't we all? Just watch your speed out there. You're not a Capra. And look, I'm legally obligated to ask you this. Have you seen the individual pictured on this bulletin? I didn't trust my voice not to shake. I shook my head. You probably see so many faces you can't remember them all, right? I managed a weak laugh. Well, report any sightings of this criminal right away. That'll be all. Drive safely, ma'am. Alright, see you, dude. I guess it helps a lot that I have that bumper sticker. I can just be like, I didn't ask for that. Savvy was wanted and I just lied to the LOPD. This couldn't be happening. Somewhere in this city was Savvy's apartment with the extra room all set up for me and the bricks of sage incense squirreled away in every closet. Would I ever see that place? Would I ever see her again? Oh, hey, Liam. Hey, Lina, it's Liam. Hey, Liam. How are things going on your end? Somewhere between eesh and yikes. Well, I hope it's closer to eesh. The reason I'm texting is I just met pretty much the coolest person, a quantum witch. Ona, the statistician. Statistics? We talking about the same Una? This lady is straight up a science witch. Oh, she says she knows you too, lol. What are the odds? I think that's more for Una to say. Right? We've been talking all night about random things that aren't really random and the difference between impossible and improbable, and also zombie cats. Anyways, Una says hi. Oh, hey guys. Gonna go check out this spot. Ramen Getty now. Have a good one. Stay cool, Liam. Liam and Una. Now there was a match made in quantum heaven. I had no idea how I could help fix the timeline. I just wanted to fix my own life at the moment. At least I was making a name for myself in this town, one quantum witch at a time. It was well after midnight and I'd met my ride quota. I checked my field grid, blue. I had it in me to push on for one more ride tonight, or I could call it early and get some rest. Push the fuck on. I know I'm feeling sad, but we need to do this. Alright, who have we got? Oh yeah, we need to up it. This guy is not a DJ, right? There's like literally no way he's a DJ. Okay, let's fill it up all the way. It's pretty bad here too, actually. It was better at the place down below. Alright, so we could go talk to our worm friend again. Or we could pick up Stella. Or Klaus. Aganon. I mean, it would be pretty easy to get some money from Aganon. Maybe we should go meet Stella. Let's go meet Stella. My nav led me into a desolate industrial area, the kind of place that reminds you it's nighttime. I pulled up to an old warehouse that had been turned into lofts. A band was loading up in front with stacks of amps and two long-legged blue whale puppets with amplifier eyes. Hey girl. Driver, how many passengers have you had tonight? Why'd you ask? Were they coughing at all? Showing any signs of infection? It's okay. I'd just rather know so that I can protect myself. No, they seemed fine. Is there something going around? Everything goes around constantly, that's the problem. Bird flu, swine flu, and people laugh, but Ebola is out there. By the time you show symptoms, you've already been contagious for 48 hours. Didn't they find a cure for Ebola, though? Spores from that rainforest beetle fungus. Good one. That's not a joke, it won the Nobel Prize. Where are my manners? Nice to meet you, Lina. I'm Ned. I've been spending too much time around my grandson. Kids are like germ travel agents. Touch a Lego and boom, a virus has a one-way ticket to your immune system. You got any kids? No kids, just working up to getting a dog for now. Fantastic idea, a man's best friend. Well, certainly for this old-timer. Is this some kind of time travel situation? Maybe all my sci-fi dreams were coming true. Say, you look like a gal I can trust. Got on his face, have you heard that before? Actually, I hear that a lot. Just not the part about being a gal. Well, between you and me, I've noticed a few strange things happening around town these last few days. Have you seen anything suspicious? I drive a cab in the middle of the night, so I see. Now, I know we like our fair share of drama in our little hamlet, But I saw something the day that cheerleader girl turned up dead behind the video store. And, well, a man can't be having scares like that at my age. You sure can't. I'm so close to making it to the 21st century, I can't have the old ticker give out now. Are you okay? Oh god, break. I know you see me like me in my actual body, but normally I'd appear to you as a middle-aged man named Ned. Ned seems like an interesting guy. Thanks. At first, when I got the role, I was like, yeesh. But then I gave him a little grandson, and boom, the character just cracked wide open. So you're an actor? It's for an immersion. I'm actually a real actor, but the legit gigs never pay, you know? It's through Ojos Abuelitos. Have you done one of their stories? Not yet. We're like any other immersion troupe out there. We bounce around the theatre space, improving characters that we get like the day before. So the customer in the headset can save the girl or slay the dragon or both, whatever plot pack they bought. Tonight's menu features a gritty historical mystery set at the turn of the century, Y2 Kill. Featuring Ned, a schlub with a sordid tie to Newbury High's beloved murdered prom queen, blah blah. Sounds like you don't love it. Whatever, it's money. A gloom settled over her. Savvy tried to drag me to this haunted house immersion last Halloween. One of my exes and one of her exes both ended up working there, and she said it would be like therapy to go axe murder them as evil zombies or whatever. I should have done it. I hear there are pretty good art scenes in LO. It's not bad, and Capra makes a big thing about supporting local spots, so that's cool. Until they invent an AI to replace us. Sounds familiar. Once I had some tourists who were convinced I was a super realistic AI. Uh-huh. She stared at her hands and the gloom settled back over her. Sorry, they just dropped a bunch of new plots on us last night. Can I run another character by you? Okay, I play along. Anything to keep me from obsessing about Savvy. Sure. Lifesaver. So, on tonight's menu I have 2 more characters. Fruel, the dark Entraxis spiderling who guards the mirror of many faces. Or Thora, a bad girl witch who pulls you into hijinks at Cauldron Academy. Ooh, gotta say, Thora. A high-maintenance friend with a strange power over you? Way too close for home. Really? She's so cool though. Okay, gotta say Fruel. Okay, so imagine I'm 10 feet tall and have 8 legs, countless glimmering eyes, and smoke billows out of my gaping maw. Cool? Is the smoke poisonous? Silence, manfolk. She stomped her foot so hard it shook the front seat. What be the meaning of such disturbance to the most precious slumber of the Entraxis? Sorry, just looking for a mirror. So manfolk come to play with Fruel. Think she's so clever, but she be a fool. Maybe I can do something for you, Fruel? Manfolk can leave. Unless daughter of man believes she is worthy of Fruel's treasure? Yes, beast, so hand it over. Not so simple, not so simple. Price of treasure is great indeed. Answer Fruel's riddle, and manfolk will get what manfolk seek. Though the mirror of many faces may not be what manfolk think. Riddle me, Fruel. Listen carefully. How many manfolk work for Neocab? Well, off the top of my head, how many manfolk people worked for Neocab? Did I even know that? We don't exactly have conferences. I don't know, 300? Wrong, wrong. Manfolk be wrong. What's the answer then? The answer is none. Enough of your tricks, beast. Yes, many manfolk say they work for Neocab, but none of them actually do any work. Oh, Fruel, you lovable rascal. Manfolk lose. Now manfolk must die. And break. Guess I got Frueled. Sorry, he got angry faster than I expected. Should I tone him down? Nah, I liked him. He just wants to be left alone in his cave. Hey, that was really helpful. Thanks for playing along. I think Fruel might have some legs. When we got close to the theatre, the sky lit up with roaming spotlights and holograms teasing the plot packs. blocky computer flashed fatal error inside a passing cloud. A sexy witch winked at me, then zoomed away on her broom. Look at that, it's showtime. You're really good, you know. Thanks, the truth is, the headsetters don't really care what we say. As long as they get the ending they ordered. Hopefully I won't be doing this much longer anyway. Take care. Her shoulders were slumped as she slipped past the lines at the doors. No one recognized her as a person they were paying to see perform, but of course they wouldn't. Right now, she was in character only as herself, and that didn't seem like a role she wanted much at all. Alright, let's see the stars she gave us. I tried my best. Yay! Thanks for being a good sport, treasure hunter. Thank you. Thank you, Stella. She gave us a fucking sweet-ass tip as well. Damn, Stella, thank you. Oh, hey, Carlos. Hey, I'm not sure if you remember me, Carlos. Think we might have made plans to host a medical podcast together. Maybe a weird question, but just wondering if I left something in your car on accident? Small bottle of pills. Yes, I've got them. Ah, amazing, you're a lifesaver. Maybe literally. Yikes, are they that important? Not for me to say, patient confidentiality. Oh, yeah, obviously, haha. Afraid I have to ask a favor. I'm stuck at the clinic with patients all day. Could you drop the pills here? Sure, we'll be there ASAP. That's amazing, thank you. The clinic's in south corner of Frontera. I'll drop you a pin. But basically, if you hit the border, you've gone too far. Oh, by the way, noticed yesterday you wear a field grid? Remind me to ask you about that when you get here. Got something you might be interested in. Thanks. Cool. Cool. We did actually do 3 of them today, didn't we? Okay, cool. Well, I will see you in the next video. Bye.